Hello, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Well, we were about to leave that island last time, weren't we?
So?
Yes, I'm ready to sail. Let's go.
Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
Everyone's on board. You're ready to set sail.
Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwoe can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
I do like the act transitions from one another. They look cool. So I'm guessing that the elf is the most important character, although I didn't like her at all and killed her the second I saw her.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. And here I thought Malady was unimaginative. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power.
Say that power, once yours, will be yours to wield as you see fit.
That's true, technically. But do be wary of putting yourself first at the expense of others. Those who are mistreated tend not to bear their condition indefinitely. Remember that. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all.
Ask her what she should expect on that island.
Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend.
And so I took my leave. Damn it. Masters of the Source. Okay, let's go. We discovered a new waypoint. Sure we did. Ooh, ballistas.
This place is dangerous, Master. I can feel the ground quake and the seas boil. But I am here to serve, as you wish.
Well, someone's having a good day. Let's get out of here.
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder?
I don't know. Do you want to do some training? Level 17. Not bad, but I do have a better head myself. Okay, let's just leave this place. Is there any advice you can give me?
Why, my dear Ifan, you already have the finest safeguard possible for traversing this place. A mercenary's reputation. If there's fighting on that island, I'm sure that my former comrades will be making use of the lone wolves to help their cause. Remember your lupine motto, Glehu Duma. That may be just the thing to keep you safe. I wish I could offer you more in return for finding anathema, but alas.
Okay, what do you mean by your former comrades?
Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, One such group was the Black Ring.
Ah, that makes sense, to a degree.
I know. Not something to be proud of. But they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the Deathfall cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
The God King. Sure.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him.
So what is this covenant?
It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me, bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then, at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded. You should have seen them all, on their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me.
Tell me, who is this God King?
There's a clue in the name. He's a god, or something that wants to be a god. Continue to march to the Seven's beat, and I'm sure you'll find out exactly what he is. They're all the same, you know. Tyrants, liars, carrion birds. The best thing would be for them all to destroy each other and leave the rest of us to live in peace.
I couldn't help but admire this man. He thought the same things as me. Have you made any progress with Anathema?
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Okay, that's it, let's go. No waypoint here, that's surprising. I think that Fane should take the lead though. Ah, guts. I was wondering when we were gonna fall upon that.
These bodies have been purged. Who could have done this?
I bet it's the Magisters. They're behind every purge. There is no greater wrath than that of the righteous.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange design. As you approach, you feel it hum with a benign power. It seems to pull you in.
Okay, let it take you. I see, it's a teleporter, just like the angels. Someone had a toy crossbow here? Magister's diary. We have ascended the mountain, but our path to the council is blocked by a gate that refuses to open. The court is filled with statues of the Seven, each with runs and the sun and the moon. But I cannot discern their purpose. I will investigate the temples, for I do believe that. There is a Magister's shield and a bloodied arm. Oh, so
a Magister, dead on the beach. What a surprise.
The seaside doesn't suit them, does it?
No, it doesn't. Hey, Fane, you hungry? I had a hand here. You can tell me what happened. Or not, it's not important. This is very interesting. Not as narrow as I thought it would be. If there is anything Payton will find it. He has a lot of wits. No, not a lot, but he has enough. Okay, take point. I wish this effects lasted more than that. I mean, it would be great, you know. Hey, do you see any ghosts here, by the way? Apparently not. So that's what it means to be purged. Not even a spirit is left after your body. There's nothing here. There is a chest here, that's good. Let's try it again. That gives you a lot of wit, so I was actually hoping it would be better. Diamond and gold. A small fortune, if I can say so. I hope most of the enemies here aren't immune to fire. That will be just annoying. Is that a lava surface? Yes.
Well, this all looks familiar.
This seems like Fane's home turf. What do you think we should do?
It certainly has that air to it, but I would make a terrible guide. Whatever place this once was, it was destroyed long before your time. We must access the Council of Seven. But do let's be careful. Despite appearances, I have survived a lot. I would rather not experience death here.
You mean again? Very well. Do you have the lucky charm still? Yes. I'm surprised we didn't find anything. Okay, what have we discovered thus far? We can go this way or this way. Well, I can see lava and volcanoes and ashes here. The land is dark and probably cursed, so yeah, let's go south. Thunder grenade. Yeah, I wish those grenades were a little bit more useful. What you gonna do?
I've never seen ruins like these.
You don't get out much, do you?
Not really.
Black Ring. Could they be doing the purging?
The plot thinnens.
It's not exactly purging. With their Magister and Black Ring, there are gonna be conflicts, you know. Swan's Cura, we've read that. And a Magister. Ooh, a spear. I like spears. Lettuce. are things here. Level 16, so I will be able to take them on if I wanted to.
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
My Fort Joy Savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again. You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
I am Godwoken. Somewhere on this island lies my destiny.
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
You, Godwoken? That seems unlikely. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexandar and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
So Alexander was here.
He nods.
I never thought I'd follow him. Not after Fort Joy. But he won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. He's like a different man, now that he's found the path to divinity. He broke free from Dallas and Breedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. Them and their white Magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now Ascension is within sight at last.
Oh, he's level 9. There is no way I'm gonna allow him to follow me. He's gonna die in the first battle.
You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
And also you killed him twice. Third time's the charm.
Perhaps I have misjudged humans. Alexander seems as immortal as I.
Mighty Seven, watch over your fallen servant. Mighty Seven, watch over your fallen servant.
Alrighty. There's a checkpoint over there.
May your reward be as great as your sacrifice.
Black Ring River.
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
You were late, Bonebag. The Divine Order Pigsby here at the temple. Kill him.
He points you towards the nearby temple, where a skirmish continues.
You have your orders. Get to it.
Why don't you fight your own battles?
You were with the God King or you were against. There's no standing back here and now. Which is it, scum?
Well, since you gave us that choice, I say you're the one who's going to die.
Comprehension spreads across his face, and he bares his teeth.
I fear not death, for I shall have eternal life. Thou should fear your own demise, for you it is your end.
I like how he speaks. Well, these are his last words, I guess. He's gonna move before me. Then we're gonna kill him. Careful with the puppy. Well, isn't that enlightening? Let's see how you burn.
Prepare yourself.
And retreat. Go to the beach. Now we have to wait a little bit, then we're gonna have a new turn with Fane. While we wait, or shall we attack? Well, definitely we're gonna attack you, so that's not a big deal. Okay, rest. And yeah, teleport back. Okay. Well, this guy's definitely gonna die next. So. How much damage? 600. Well, he's gonna survive if I do that. He's not gonna survive if I do this, though. Finish him off. Goes one of you. Okay. And retreat. I love doing that. Yep, I still got the experience, so I'm happy. Just wait a little bit. Oh. I think I'm gonna kill the Magisters as well. Okay, this guy's gonna be the last one to die. Okay, go here. Seriously? Anyway. Skip that. Good. You're the last one? Good. Okay, well, let's actually fortify one of us. How about this guy? You're out of sight. Fine, fortify me. You know, I'm the one important after all. And use that. Then run. Couldn't stun him. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, you go here. You teleport. Thank you. Why, hello there. Do it. Nice. You the last one? Good. I hope you can just finish him off.
Breathless, the Magister fishes out a canteen of water. She gulps half of it down, then splashes blood and grime from her face with the rest. She nods at you, a touch wary.
My thanks for your help. But who are you?
I am a Goatwoken.
Godwoken? There's only one Godwoken on this island, and it isn't you. I owe you, but it doesn't mean I'll tolerate blasphemy either, understand?
Oh, you just
Anyway.
want to die, don't you?
If you need shelter, look for the Bishop and the rest of my comrades. They retreated north to our rendezvous point. We'll head there once we've tended to our fallen.
Wait, Alexandar is here? Really? That's the second time someone says that, so must be true.
Our true leader has returned and united us. It's nothing short of a miracle he's made it this far. He's dodged assassins more than once.
Yeah, dodged. You can call that.
Now it's our holy duty to safeguard him until he becomes the next divine. And that means putting these black-ringed devils to the sword.
What is the Black Ring doing here?
Isn't it bloody obvious? They're destroying the sacred temples and killing everyone in sight. If I were you, I'd get out of the open as soon as possible. Remember what I said. Head north to our rendezvous point.
Well, that was adorable. That was a genius move, by the way. So those three need to die. Do you have anything to sell?
Thanks again for your help. Stay safe.
No. And you're completely useless
The
to me.
Magister Priestess has her head bowed against her staff as she murmurs a prayer for the dead.
Merciful Seven, watch over your...
Well, what can I say? Religion and greed.
Blackwing. I thought they were a spent force. Clearly not.
Lovely sandals. I would actually purchase them just to see how lovely they are, but I hope it's gonna drop after I kill them. Anyway. Let's have a good line of sight. Thank you. Oh yeah, that hurts. Okay. First we start with this. Excellent. Who's left? You and you. Well, that just had to happen. Anyway, now let's see what we get. Level 16 wand that has Purge in it. Number of uses 4. Oh. Okay. Yes, the lovely sandals. Let's take a look. Aren't they lovely? Okay, just take up everything. And of course the Holy Hand Grenade. Purging Wand, another one. Okay, Blackwing Defiler. Broken Sarcophagus. Ooh, nice. Black Mirror. Swirling near the mirror's obsidian surface, shadows split and flutter. You can't see your own reflection, but you can certainly see something else.
The glass is black at first, but then a sickly haze begins to form like sand upon a pond. The haze shimmers and becomes a face. A one-faced man, perhaps, looking straight at you. The sallow man. You feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood. God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. You know the wrong answer will send him into a ferocious rage.
Should I try to crush the mirror in my hand? Focus your mind and project your will at the mirror. The sallow man will see what he wants to see.
It works, and instantly you know what the sallow man wants. Alexandar's head, cut from his body and brought to his cave. And you know too what he's offering. Whatever you desire yourself to be. A new you, better than before. All your flaws gone forever.
I have no flaws.
Sallow turns away. You're done.
That was fun.
The spirit of a paladin stands before you. He shoots you a hostile glare.
Get away from me, Blackwing lackey! I felt such fear, such pain. Oh, to feel it again. It was delicious.
The spirit of a Magister priestess swipes her staff in wide arcs through the air. She turns and spots something.
Wargs! Sir, watch out! Get away from him, you foul creature!
A ghostly cacophony reaches your ears, the snarl of a beast and the screams of a man. The priestess lunges forward to help someone unseen. There's another scream, cut short by a wet crunch. The priestess falls backwards, clutching a severed arm in paladin garb.
Okay.
Magisters and
And what about
paladins
you?
fighting alongside each other. A rare sight indeed.
They die just as easily as everyone else.
The spirit of a woman in strange armor stands before you. Visible on her breastplate is the seal of Rallic. She shoots you a look of deep dismay.
Godwoken, why do you aid these servants of the void? Do you not know your purpose?
Oh, it's all part of the ruse. I'm not part of the Black Ring.
The spirit stares deep into your eyes for a long moment, before sighing with resignation.
The quality of Godwoken has declined since my time, it seems. Very well. Do what you will to survive.
You're neither of Black Ring or Divine Order. Who are you?
I was, a Knight of Rallic. I was tasked with guarding his presence upon this holy island. Before that, I was the same as you, a Godwoken.
Another failed experiment, no doubt.
She looks you over once again. The judgmental arch of her eyebrows suggests you're less than she had hoped for.
Perhaps not exactly like you, but I heard the call and came here to face the trials of the gods. I was not chosen for divinity. Instead, I stayed here and guarded this temple. The Black Ring ended my vigil. They came, intent on destroying this place. I fought them off as long as I could, but there were too many.
Do you know why you weren't chosen to become the next Divine?
There was a reluctance in my heart. A lingering doubt. To be divine is to shoulder a great responsibility. Deep down, I didn't want that responsibility for myself.
Oh, so it's because you were lazy. No wonder you're dead.
The gods must have sensed my unwillingness. Still, I wanted to serve them. I became a Knight of Rallic that day.
I seek the Council of Seven. Do you know how to access it?
The altars shall show the way, but only to those deemed worthy. Bow and pray to each altar. The way may be revealed to you then. Or it may not. If the gods do not choose you to progress, then you'll likely share my fate.
Oh, the gods are badly bitten. Their altars are all unlikely to yield results.
A brief note of incomprehension and fear creeps across the spirit's features. She regains her composure and shakes her head.
No, that cannot be true. It cannot. Pray at the altars and seek the path into the council. The gods will not fail us, you'll see.
Okay, thank you.
Just as the spirit fades away, a final phrase escapes her lips.
You shame us.
Oh, that was fun.
The altar stands before you, flecked with moss and the cracks of age. An ant crawls across the surface, dipping in and out of the inscription that's engraved on the rock. In honor of Rallick, first of the gods and patron of humanity.
Okay, let's write to pray, I guess.
As your prayer drifts away on the breeze, you feel the world around you shift. You open your eyes to a courtyard with wooden targets and practice posts scattered about. A man stands in the center of the court, his face turned towards the sun, his eyes wide open. He's old, grey hair matted against his skin, but you still recognize him, Rallick.
Sure.
He doesn't look over as you approach. It's only when you're standing right beside him that you see that his eyes are clouded and grey as his hair. He is completely blind. Go, God-woken, he croaks, a faint smile on his face. Go and do your duty.
Oh, you assume that I actually have some duties to you or anyone else. That's adorable.
The vision fades, and you stand once more in the shadow-speckled glade of Rallick's temple. Looking down at the altar, you see a faded symbol for the sun carved into the rock.
The Nameless Island. Well, I love money. The beach. Lady Vengeance. I don't like this region. Exploration doesn't feel satisfying. Ooh, flower. Flowers everywhere I look. Can't go this way, I guess. Still need to find Alexandar and put an end to his life. Well, I don't have to anymore. The Black Ring is dead. Not the Black Ring, the Lone Wolves are dead. Little Book of Big Boons by Zirzik Solenzad. Rain and lightning, blood and oil. These are the ingredients of Rivellon's most explosive recipes. Consider the combination when trolls come seeking a holiday feast. Fire and water for nice sizzling steam bath. Fire and oil when a smoke-containing blaze just isn't enough. Fire and blood, because there's nothing more fearsome than a cloud of blood. Fire and poison. Consider the blast your guest might cause, ensuring to maintain their dessert. And remember, you can add electricity to any cloud for shocking spicy dish. Okay, that's cool and all, but I've already done this several times.
A Black Ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as Black Ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Picture yourself putting a knife to her throat.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face. and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you.
Let's say we are of the Lone Wolf.
The sign is good, so kill the divine pigs and kill the Godwoken. Kill them all, and then perhaps you die and rise again.
Tell her you see what you can do, then turn away. Fine. Time for the slaughter. Worthless aura. Ooh, she can silence us, that's not good.
I will yield to none.
Good enough. So, let's try to kill her. First. Second. Go to the beach. Wait for me there. Alright, go ahead. Let's see what he can do. Now they can't do anything because I actually have shackled to the person who's gonna die. Oh, he's a traitor then. Should have checked what he had. He's level 60. And well, that doesn't mean anything. Cursed oil barrel. Okay, just delay your turn and see what he's gonna do. Obviously he doesn't care about himself. Ah, that actually killed him. Okay. Okay, I think it's time for you to return. So, what do we have here? Ah, right. Well, I was hoping that would never happen again, but you know, it's okay. I don't get it. Now that I can do that. Okay, he has enough health to resist them. Good enough. Hello, I'm back. You missed me. I just love that ability, it's so good. Okay. One of you is gonna die. This one's gonna die. Hurts, doesn't it? Well, that chest is still here. Anyway, teleport back. That was cruel. Dwarven staff. Okay, let's wait for this to disappear. Fire wand, level 16. Not good enough. Another black mirror, should we?
The sallow man's bloodless countenance appeared wordlessly, pitilessly, hungrily. He asks you for Alexandar's head.
Where can I find Alexander?
The sallow man, without speaking, tells you Alexander is in hiding. The Temple of the Elves has yet to fall. This seems a likely place to look. You'll bring his head to Sallow's cave. Sallow turns away. You're done.
Maybe I will. I still want him dead. A glass of wine, a knife, old plate, poisoned bread, bottle of wine. Why do you have poisoned bread?
Even though her tormentor is dead, the Magister is still paralyzed with fear. Her mind is gone.
Mama! I want Mama!
Scars such as hers would never heal. Death would be a sweet salvation. So of course we're gonna leave her. Priestess of the Ring. She has a lot of health.
A black ring priestess turns to you. Her astonishing beauty takes your breath away. Her gaze drifts past you, and you realize that she's blind. She breathes in, as if tasting the air, as if tasting you.
Compelled to taste her too. Take a step towards her. No. Take your leave.
She produces a mirror of darkest black. It catches the light and holds your gaze. She looks into it as if to stare at her own magnificence, and then speaks as if to herself.
I found God woken.
She waits a moment, as if listening to her own reflection.
It shall be done, O sallow one.
She closes the mirror, looks at you directly, almost as if she can see you, and then she smiles. A smile to melt the heart, a smile to drown in, a smile to send an army off to war.
Well, I guess she didn't want to actually live, so... knock her down, can you? We have 2,000 health on her. That might hurt. Oh my lord. Yeah, let's hope you survive.
Glory is mine.
Come on, dude. Get out of the flames. Don't worry, I'll bring you back in a second. That was a very strong flame. Anyway, you done? Cool. So let's take the silent stare from you. And we can actually bring it back at some point, but for now let's just have sacrifice first. The last price. Go ahead. Where is it? I can't see it here. Just have it here. And go. This is a very useful spell if you combine it with this, or is it Living on the Edge, and Last Wish, Death Wish, whatever. It's just pretty decent. Did we search her body? I think we did. Yeah, she had a mirror, right. Interesting. Bottle of water. Cursed oil barrel. Oh, man. Do I have nails? Yeah, I do. Thank you. Same for you. Right, let's keep on going. I actually do feel a lot more powerful now. This is good. I do like feeling more powerful with every level. Hey Troll, you're level 16, that means you can die easily.
The troll leans in and glares at you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket, left in the sun too long.
No cave for you.
Why are you guarding this cave?
I get sack of meat every day to guard cave. Easy task. Easier than hunting. And this island keeps me strong. Not weak like other trolls.
You're level 16. You're not that strong. The sign of the lone wolf?
The troll stares at you in abject confusion for a long moment, before...
No cave.
Should I kill him? It's a troll, no one's gonna miss him. I am gonna save before that. Yeah, that's why I stayed. Damn it, game, stop doing that. But you can't be knocked down, right? Yeah, you can't. Okay, peace dude. I'm out. Should afford that. Now I'm out. Didn't do anything. Could try to infect him, but does 2000 health damage. Physical armor, anyway. Go ahead. Now he's infected. Constitution damage. It's not decaying. What gives you decay? Decaying touch, okay. Teleport back, come on. Your turn. And skip. Go with clear-minded. We already have fortified on you. He's suffocating. That's good enough. let's go with you. Then go with the King Touch. Oh, he's immune to decaying as well. Simply wondrous. Just to be sure. It does damage to him. He's still shackled? No. Fine. Can you blind him? Good. I can hear the cries for help from within. When will I be able to shackle him once more? 3 turns, okay. Okay, please tell me that's enough. No. Okay, that was annoying as hell. Should we enter the cave? A large ruby. Shakers. Okay, go to the cave.
An empty cave with a bare altar. Strange.
Is it empty? Seriously? You don't see anything. Fine, let's pray at the altar.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. There is no inscription to a god and no offering placed. All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface and a hollow that seems to call for something. You feel an invisible hand grab you by the throat. Cold, unseen lips brush your ear. You can't make out any words, but you understand what you're hearing. Whispered tears, screams in the dark, blood, pain, blood. The hand releases you, and you stagger back, gasping. The altar watches you silently. It's waiting. The altar before, all you can see is a smear of blood.
You can see a lot of blood, in fact. Can I cut myself or something? Let's see. Forget about it. Let's go.
Magisters. Not what they signed up for, I bet.
Well, they should have known the consequences for standing in your way. Not exactly what I was looking for. Not discovered a silent blade yet. Hello.
My word. A god woken. I'm almost honored. There are precious few things in this world that elude me, but divinity is very much one of them.
Is this your handiwork?
Very much so. Never knew what hit them. I am a man with no name. They call me the Shadow Prince, but that is rather dramatic and, in fact, rather incorrect. For what I truly am is the House of Shadows itself. That is my role and my purpose. I see the great games in motion, allow them their flux when they advance for good, cut them short when they advance for evil. Even if that means doing evil. As such, I am here to cut short a very ancient evil indeed, and would welcome the aid of one as formidable as your divine self.
Okay, tell me about this evil.
You're too kind. One would prefer a more idyllic setting than this, but let me regale you with a story. Once upon a time, the race of lizards was so much more than what we are now. We were dragons once. Great red dragons.
None of you are red. One of you literally turned into a dragon in the first act. He was blue.
No one remembers this, but the elves are our guild. As dragons, we almost wiped them from the face of the earth. We were stopped, and we were punished. I know not how, but someone took away the fire that made us dragons. Wings clipped, we became lizards. But there was a reason our dragon ancestors wanted to destroy the elves, for they too had a plot for world domination, at the expense of all other races. And while we were punished, the remaining elves were spared. The elven scions are the key. After their deaths, the powers and souls of scions linger on in the vast and ever-growing network that connects all of the ancestor trees. We discovered that once the network will be large enough, dryads will sprout from these roots, equipped with the memories, experience, and enormous powers of generations of elves. A vast, invincible army that will obliterate everything in their path. It will be the end of all other races. I've been trying to stop them for years. Now I'm close to ending it all for good.
And you need our help.
Will you help me?
Right, I was gonna say, and right now you need our help, otherwise you won't succeed. That sounds ironic. Say you've brought enough dead to the elves for one lifetime.
I said that what eluded me is divinity, not the power to kill divinity. Shadow to shadow.
Why did you do that? By the way, do you have anything to trade? What's pyrokinetic skill? Oh, nice ring. Expensive too.
Sense something nearby.
One of them was knocked down, I think. Let me just get this straight. You attacked me because I refused to kill something. Oh, don't hide from me. There is no way you can do that. And then I brought fire.
Yield to none.
Is that him? Yes, it very much is. And I was about to spell this game. Can you imagine it? That's quite a lot of health. Go for it. Good. Now finish them both up. And you can run. I can take the damage, I hope. Did they update that? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, no, they didn't. Who is this? Is that the Shadow Sniper? Oh, we can't see this one. Okay. All shall be revealed. Can you see him now? There he is. Oh. Have a good night. That turn before me. Oh, that seems unpleasant. Where's the other one? Right there. See that you're decaying now. I missed. What happened?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, okay. It's here. Crippled and slowed. Bad day for you, isn't it? I'm surprised I didn't gain a level after all of that. Level 17 ring gives you 2 wits, Huntsman, Pyrokinetics.
Did the God King send ya? Did he send ya?
He did not. Well, let's lie and say yes, he did.
As ready, God King. They came out of nowhere and killed us all. As ready. Rise me up. Rise me.
I doubt you've earned the God King's favor.
I serve the God King. Rise me up. Rise me up, God King.
I can't. Apparently you're not special enough.
The tree must fall.
Which tree must fall?
The elven tree must fall. The elven tree must fall. He fears it. He fears the elves.
And who is this he?
The elven tree must fall. The elven tree must fall. He fears it. Do not do this. Do not do this.
You brought this on yourself. Well, I feel better about that. Iron-piercing grenade. There is a chest here. Can I go there? Okay, I like this. It's amazing. Right, I think I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.